Hello everybody and welcome to the Mishizok channel. I'm still a little bit shaky because obviously I film my videos in advance. I'd assume that most people know that already. And well, the last video I filmed was for Carnotaurus getting murdered, which I mean isn't the best thing ever to you know, be filming at 11:30 at night. But it could have gone worse. I did manage to take down a certain something. You're gonna have to watch the video to actually understand what I'm on about here. So, obviously we've got to pick a new one. And, Pachycephalosaurus is looking like a good one, I can't lie. But also, I feel like it's going to be very defenseless. Dryosaurus, I mean, looks kinda good, I guess you could say. But, the issue with Dryosaurus is it's just sort of like a dinosaur, you just run and hide. Um, Giganotosaurus, it's not really something that I'd be going for. It's the same with T-Rex. It's just going to take too long to grow, and chances are it's just going to get murdered straight after. Um, could go for one off of a server, but I don't really feel like it. Ceratosaurus is definitely one that I want to look into. Dilophosaurus, I don't really fancy. I don't know, they all look relatively good. Oh my god, I miss you already. I miss this guy. I can't believe he used to look like that. But I think end of the day, I'm just gonna go for Pachycephalosaurus because I do like the sounds that it makes, and I'm actually gonna try and nest. I'm gonna go for a female Pachycephalosaurus. I'm gonna go for pattern variation off, and I'm gonna make this guy. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to make him like the most obvious one ever. But then again, if I get chased, then I'm gonna regret that quite a lot. You can see there that he's like really, really good colour wise. Obviously that blue colour's not gonna come through. So I could honestly use just going for like something like that, where it's like dark green colours. Yeah, I'm gonna go for dark green colours. Obviously it's not gonna look the best. What does pattern variation actually do on this one? It does make it look a little bit better actually. Because I'm not going for flashy colours, I'm gonna turn it on pattern variation. And we should be good to go. I can't believe I got murdered. And it was over there as well. But yeah, you can see, I've got the ability to headbutt and stuff. I didn't actually stay to check if anyone was saying like GG. I assume they said GG. Oh, someone's just killed a Pachycephalosaurus. That's not nice. Someone was saying GG. Did I just hear something? I think I just heard something. Also, my headphones are a little bit too big, so I'm gonna have to like try and fix that. But I swear I just heard someone. Right? I have no idea. So the best place to go from here would probably be Gulf. I'm not picking up where this is coming from. Also, what are my stats? So stats. What are my stats? Okay, so it's gonna grow relatively quickly. Arguably one of the stronger juvies I've seen. What is this thing? Like, where is it? I swear there's something around here. Just gonna have to wait for another sound, I guess. Or maybe I can smell the air for like footprints. That's arguably better. I'm also gonna be able to see that pond over there, hopefully. This is one of the things I don't like about what do you call them? Herbivores. They have to stand perfectly still. Thing is, I feel like herbivores were underbalanced. They weren't really, given enough. The main issue, like, being that Pachycephalosaurus, like, although that headbutt looks devastating, and trust me, it is, you can get like 2 or 3 shots off on a Utahraptor or a Dilophosaurus. It's like the issue is keeping up with them. Obviously, it's got barely any bleed resistance as well, which means that you desperately need a massive herd. And obviously, it makes sense when you think about gameplay wise, but I don't know. No one really wants to be like looking around for a herd and being completely unable to defend themselves from Utahs. Because like Utahs, if you're not able to defend yourself against them, I don't know what went wrong. You can see radio tower. It feels so weird knowing that like a couple of minutes ago I was literally over there and I got murked. I shouldn't really be this close to the beach, by the way. This is giving away my location like properly. But also, I just really enjoy looking around. And it's going to be turning night soon, so if I'm not off of the beach by then, I'm going to be able to use it to actually like track where I'm going. Otherwise, I'm going to be using like north, south, east, west, and that I don't really like that. Yeah, I'm going to make a little bit of progress, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I keep hearing things. Obviously, I can't check whether I'm recording half the time, so like I keep having to like go into the actual background, and it keeps coming up with a black screen, which isn't good. But I've heard a Juvie T-Rex somewhere in that direction, and there was a Juvie Carno somewhere in that area. Um, I mean, do with that information as you want. I don't really know why I was saying it, but I don't know. I suppose it's in case I get ambushed. I thought that was something then. If I get ambushed, then hopefully I'm gonna know. Also, the night vision on this is impeccable, honestly. Hopefully it's actually gonna grow with the dinosaur instead of just being this size forever. But yeah, so far so good. Obviously, I've not managed to reach Gulf yet. I sat down to get stamina, and you would not believe how much quicker it is. It really is just so much quicker. Um, Turn rate leaves a lot to be desired, though. I've got to be honest. When you're in full sprint, it's not half bad, I guess. It's better than Meccano. What in the hell? Hey, it's a murder turkey. Oh, okay. Um, right, I'm gonna be off then. Um, Wait, can I follow these guys? I don't know where they went. Never mind. It was worth looking into it, I guess. I could have got myself a family then. But I mean, there's no point really. But you're able to see there, like, the difference between different players. Because obviously, the people before, the Dilophosaurus, the Utahs, the THERI, they all murdered me on sight. But obviously, those guys just sort of walked up to me. I know I said, Jesus have mercy. But, no, they didn't attack me straight away. Obviously, because I'm not really a threat. And, you know, that's definitely a good thing. That's how more people should be, in my opinion. But, if you want to get back in touch, they'll just talk to me in, what's it called, general. Hang on. Have I gone straight past Murky? I think I've gone straight past Murky. Not Murky. Gulf. I actually have as well. What? Trying to work out the island here. I've gone straight past Gulf. Like, I need food and water. I've gone straight past it. How have I managed to go straight past this? Oh my god, it's there. Okay, it's practically like full south. Unless that's a different pond which I've not heard of, which would be strange because I've got many hours in this game. I just love that. Thing is, when you listen to what's around you, you realise like you could miss a lot. If I kept running then without hearing the footsteps, I'd never seen the ferry, never spoken to the DILO, or seen the DILO. And obviously I would have found the game a little bit more boring, because, you know, no interaction there. But by listening to the footsteps, I was able to just sort of camp. I did think that... Right, gonna stay away from that. I did think that ferries had terrible night vision, which I still think is the case, for at least an adult ferry. So when you want to strike a ferry, do it at night. But obviously the juvenile ferry doesn't have that. But seriously, they could have murdered me at any point during that and we were too nice to. They could still murder me, like, but... You know, I'm pretty sure AI is rather abundant. Where's the water? Am I going in the right direction here? Okay, this is going to be like half an hour of just sniffing the air. Water looks like it's going to be the single issue for raising Pachycephalosaurus. All the way over there. Okay, so I went a little bit off course there. Obviously another issue that's going to be here is that until I'm full adult, I'm not going to be able to outspeed a lot of different things. I also don't have ambush speed, so if I'm drinking, I can't get ambush speed and then just like sprint off. Yeah, this is Gulf. Just because it is Gulf doesn't mean it's safe, by the way. Like, I know I'm saying it like it is, but there is a good chance that there's someone here. There's a good chance that said person is going to murder me. I thought I saw another footstep then. I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, I need to get a drink. I need to find a bush. Right, guess I did that in the wrong order, but I have found a bush. Just for scenic purposes, I'm going to turn it off a little bit. In fact, no, I can't. I can't. I need to, like, keep in touch with the THERI and DILO in case they, like, hear me nearby or, like, want me at some point for some reason. You'd be amazed at how common that is. Literally all of my Steam friends are, like, people that I just randomly met here. Mostly it's been people I randomly met at Twins, I've got to be honest. But, you know, overall. Just gonna have a sniff around. Obviously I'm very close to water at this point. It never truly struck me how slow I am as a, you know, a baby Pachycephalosaurus. Wasn't that curious? It is indeed just very curious. Yellow footsteps in the distance. How old are they though? That's the issue. In fact, I suppose there's two issues. Obviously, I'm big enough to fit in this grass. So, like, that's going to be a little bit of a bonus. I obviously desperately need food. Not food, water. My stats aren't that good. Apparently, I'm going to reach 40 kilometers an hour as a juvenile, which, I mean, is faster than most you know, things. I think, arguably, it's faster than a T-Rex. I think T-Rex caps out something like 30 odd. Hopefully. I mean, not accounting for ambush, but still. But I don't want to leave footprints that, like, people are going to follow. But I need to be careful. I'm gonna keep looking around. Also, one of the reasons I didn't join the people before is that, a lot of people, like, go into Discord for stuff like this. There's, like, servers set up for it. Asura being, like, one of the servers, actually. What was a tail underwater? Yeah, Asura is one of the servers that offers that sort of thing. Like, they have a Discord server where you're just able to talk about stuff. And a lot of people just use it for, you know, casual gameplay. Obviously, if there's a carnivore around here, right? And I'm not going to make you wait through the night, so, honestly, I think I'm just going to, like, leave it for a little bit, and I shall get back to you in a little bit. It's a little bit twice. Wow. Okay, so I may or may not be doing college work in the background. So I may or may not know what is going on right now. All I know is that I need food and I need water. And I don't even know my growth. I've got to be totally honest, I've not been paying attention to most things here. Um, I've been doing like reflections on certain research. I am a game dev student, so like, you know, it's something that really matters to your final grade if you manage to research effectively. So obviously I've been putting quite a lot of time into that. But I also need to make the occasional YouTube video, and I want to get those out of the way before I start production. Can't go into details about the game until it's like released, but I will definitely make like a video talking about it. It is a group project, so like credit where credit's due. Right, I'm gonna run off, mostly because I don't know what time it is, so I don't know when it's gonna be daylight. I've not been listening to sounds because I've been on Google Sites editing stuff. I swear I saw someone over there. Just gonna ignore that. Oh no, it might have been that actually, the waterfall. I'm also gonna sniff around for some sort of food, because I don't know if this area is plentiful for food or not. Please tell me it is. I can't really do with waiting until it's like time. Oh, rainy. It's not good. There's definitely someone around here though. There's a good chance that we're at the top, like at the top of this mini waterfall. It's a good chance it's a Utah that's just stayed perfectly silent whenever I've been actually looking. But I'm willing to risk going to the top of this because I have a general idea where food is going to be, and obviously I do need food. Could also be that the DILO and the ferry are just in this general area, and like the DILO's spawning all this AI, the ferry's eating all the bushes. I don't know, seems plausible to me. But yeah, I'd rather avoid instant death. Right, so if I go over here just while I check, I'm at 82%. 82%'s good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I'd have hoped we were a bit further along by now. I also need to get some sort of like food so I can go back to college work before it turns daytime. Because I was supposed to do this college work by the 12th. And it is not the 12th. It is quite far past the 12th. 2 days, is it? 3 days? So it'll be 4 or 5 days by the time this like, actually releases. So I need to like, get back to that. But I also need to film this video, so it's all stressful. It's all very, very stressful. But I also like really enjoy playing the Isle, so it's an odd situation I find myself in. Definitely feeling a little bit faster. Probably because of a slight size increase. Obviously, I'm not... I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. Okay. So, it might be a bit more tricky. A bit trickier, you know. To find this food, because you can't smell anything when it's raining. Yeah, that's not something that I wanted to experience. I know for a fact where food is going to be. It's just, can I wait until daytime? Sorry? Can I wait until daytime? And can I avoid, like, any carnivores that really, really want to eat me? Oh my god, that's the river as well. So I've got to cross the river at some point if I'm trying to get to my food area. But I think the river does turn, like, relatively shallow. Not, I suppose not shallow. Yeah, shallow. Shallow and narrow when you go over there. So, hopefully that's going to be a thing. If anything else interesting... Oh my god, it's a bush. That was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I was complaining about how I can't sniff and I can't find food otherwise, and I need to get to this place, see if we've actually got any food, and there's a bush, like, directly in front of me. If you ever see me doing this, by the way, where I'm just looking around the water, where it looks like you can't see anything, it's because the reflection of the water can sometimes give away someone's location. So if they're going for a drink, you can see their outline, or if they're walking or swimming, they show up as like a dark figure. Oh my god, even more food. Yeah, they show up as a dark figure instead of blending in with the water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to camp some more trees just while I'm growing. Gonna get back to my college work for a little bit. Oh my god, it's so entertaining. Andrew, Ryan, if you're watching this, you understand where I'm coming from by saying that's so entertaining. I can keep my head down as well. And I'm gonna pause it, so I'll get back with you soon. Sorry, that was the dumbest thing ever. I'd actually moved my microphone away so I could work on my college work a bit more effectively by actually looking at my keyboard. And I forgot to fetch it back. As you can see though, it is daytime. I'm just gonna crouch so I'm a little bit less visible. It is 7:30, which means I spent 2.5 hours, which in real life looks like four minutes ish. Working on college, so I'm a little bit behind schedule for getting where I'm wanting to go, really. What I need to do, though, desperately, is cross this area, because I didn't realise it turned into a cliff. Just escaped my memory for some reason. It shouldn't be too difficult of a swim, as long as there's, like, nothing on the other side. You can see just how, like, deep this area goes in some areas. Definitely not an enjoyable place to, get killed. Oh my god, my stamina's going down really quickly. I'm on oxygen. I'm actually on oxygen. That's not good. If there's anything here, I've got no stamina to escape it. None at all. Also, it's a terrible design flaw that stamina starts going up while you rejuvenating your oxygen. Next thing is, with college work as well, I've also started looking at games like, how would I make this? And how does it work? So it's like, if I wanted a career change, I couldn't, because I've completely ruined some of the fun for certain games. Like, I don't know, what's a good example? When I was choosing the dinosaur, I was looking to see, like, if those were actual 3D models, or if they'd just been, like, sort of painted. If that makes sense, like the terminal that you use to choose what dinosaur you want to play. And like with these, right, obviously I keep thinking, how would you possibly make it so you're able to like look around and get tracked? Because like there's got to be an obvious way to do it, but also like it just seems very tricky to set up, and I just can't understand how it's possibly being done. I suppose another thing is how people set up, what's it called, textures. I can understand that one a little bit more. I've never used Substance Painter, so I can't understand that part of texturing. I only use Photoshop, so it's bad when I'm a modeler. But yeah, I assume, but it's just like they paint it on, and that texture is like a PNG, and it only covers a certain part of your dinosaur. And then like another texture goes over the top of that, then another texture goes over the top of that. And it's sort of like layers where bit by bit the dinosaur's colours sort of filled in. And I don't know, it's stupid stuff like that that sort of takes away from some of the games I play. And of course you've got to hit me in the feels with that music. I can actually smell wet grass. To be fair, it is raining outside, right? But I shouldn't be able to smell that. Also, this is the area I was talking about, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's just this general area that's like looks like this. I know it seems a bit stupid me saying that, considering it's just trees and grass. But sometimes you get to learn certain areas, or you get to like, I don't know, just get used to the map. Okay, so I'm gonna sit down a little bit. So I've got nowhere to go realistically apart from that one little area, which I've got to admit probably isn't even the safest place to go as a juvie Pachycephalosaurus. I'm an 88%. I'm really wanting by the end of this episode to actually manage to get to adult, because that's what I did on the Carno. So like, if I'm able to get to adult, and obviously I'm going to be able to nest, I'm going to be able to run faster, I suppose look a little bit more intimidating, which isn't the best thing, because like obviously you want to look, I don't know, cute, adorable even, because then people are less likely to kill you because they don't see you as a threat. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just like, oh my god, I got my stamina back already. I thought I was gonna like be able to pause it and go back to work, but apparently not, because I've got my stamina back. My stamina's back at full. This is nothing like a Carno was. Also, it was a really big waste of time with that Carno sometimes. When I was sat there waiting for its stamina to regen, looking at the screen or going on my phone, I could have been doing my college work, which means I could have got ahead of like everyone else. Could have got ahead of schedule. I'd have been so well off if I just like opened my Google Sites thing in the background and just started work on it. It's genuinely the most stupid thing I've ever heard of me just like ignoring the idea of doing work in the background. Genuinely so dumb. I assume that's the river, continuing. You know something, right? Now that I think about it, I'd really like to make one of these maps. In fact, when I started college in, I think it might have been, yeah, it was September. It was September. A couple of months after, so that would make it November, December sort of times. I can check my Discord messages at some point. I actually said to a friend of mine that I wanted to like 3D model dinosaurs and like use Substance Painter and such to like make them sort of pop, you know, come to life. Um, and then I wanted to get like beautiful renders of just dinosaurs in their natural habitats that were fairly realistic based on my like actual ability. Um, and it's something I really, it's something I really want to do. It's just that I haven't got the skill with it yet. Because we haven't been supplied Substance Painter and we haven't properly been taught ZBrush. I know, ZBrush. But also, like, everyone else I've heard has pronounced it as ZBrush, so at this point, I'm just gonna go along with it. Oh, rain. Okay, perfect. Don't know why I'm sniffing around, I guess it's just to see footprints and stuff. I'm watching that water down there to see if anything walks in front of it. Probably won't, because most people don't travel like that. Oh, this is the area I wanted to go to, the original one. Yeah, this actually is the area. Like I said, this isn't really the final resting place that I'm wanting. Final resting place is a bad choice of words, let's just say that. It's further upstream. I suppose further upstream, further upstream. I had to like work out everything, man. This is one of the areas I was talking about where it's like it's got, you know, some sparse trees like that tree over there, where it's just surrounded by grassland. Sorry, I think I had a little bit of a microphone issue. I was actually just looking around for the T-Rex. Sorry, I'm also checking if I'm recording and checking if I have been recording because I can check based on you know, the actual like time of the video. Time of video is looking good. It's about 30 minutes-ish. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. But there's a T-Rex somewhere around here. Not like a proper T-Rex. A juvie T-Rex, definitely. But there is a T-Rex. I do need water. But also, I'm on 90% and I don't think I really want to risk it going in for a drink. Probably not. Nah, there's a T-Rex somewhere around here. It's probably just sat in the trees, to be totally honest with you, or it's talking in chat, and that's why I keep hearing it. It has been relatively quiet as well. So there's a chance it moved downstream when I suppose... Nope, T-Rex is still there. And it is most definitely not a juvie. It is not a juvenile T-Rex. That is not how a juvenile T-Rex sounds, I can promise. I have nearly 2,000 hours in this game. That is definitely not a juvie T-Rex. That is one of the big bad ones that sort of wants to rip your throat out and watch you bleed out. So I'd prefer to avoid that guy. Prefer being the main sort of bit of that sentence. Because I don't actually think it's going to be possible to entirely avoid this guy. But my head's so exposed. It's fine. It's just I'm sat around looking for a T-Rex instead of running away from a T-Rex. Which I suppose is arguably the most intelligent thing I've ever done. Okay, I've got stamina back and I don't actually believe I paused that. 1 second. Yeah, I didn't pause it. I was just sort of looking off into the distance. I was thinking about stuff in real life. Yeah, let's get going down here. I didn't see anything, because I was watching that entire time. Which makes me think I'm relatively safe. Obviously the river at this point has really thinned out. Also, how does this river work? Just thinking about it. You know, never mind. I am not going to challenge myself with that sort of thing. Because I swear it ended in a waterfall on the other side, and it ends here in sort of waterfalls, which is where I'm going to. Hang on, is this for wash? This is a wash, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's for wash. I'm heading north. North is not the direction I wanted to head. Okay, I'm going to check the Vulnona map, because I don't trust where I'm going here, because I'm a little bit confused. Just like a little itty bit. Let's go on Vulnona. Damn, the next thing, Visual Studio is ignoring part of my code. That's so interesting to me. Like, why? Why would you even search for that? Just like make it. Yeah, I need to go directly south. I mean, I assumed it would be directly south, but obviously I'm gonna need a drink before I head all that way. So yeah, I'm gonna get a drink, and I'm gonna set off to my location. Obviously, we've got experience with how fast the Acceptosaurus loses stamina. Do you think I see stuff? But definitely not. Imagine if like a subadult T-Rex comes running down. Jesus Christ! Imagine if I got ambushed by a Juvie T-Rex from the left. That'd be even scarier, in my opinion. But then it stopped loading in a way that makes it look like something's run past. You can see with the lighting that it's sort of like a ring around me, like a sphere. It's weird to explain. Wait, is this even south? It is, right? Tell me it is. This should be directly south. And it is practically directly south, because I'm just built different. I'm that good. I am that good, ladies and gentlemen. And I can guarantee you that by the end of this night, I'm going to be able to make it to this location. And by next video, I'm going to be able to nest here with, can't say minimal issues, but fewer issues than without. Yeah, you can see just like how populated this sort of area is with rivers and stuff. It's one of my favourite parts of a map, which is upsetting because like I don't spend a lot of time down here, and it gets even worse when you realise that I don't know. I've got a lot of stories from this area. So like I was once playing a Giga, right? And I don't know. It was a fun gameplay. Don't get me wrong. It ended up dying to T-Rexes, and I was growing with these other people. I needed to log off eventually, and obviously I was just sort of in this area somewhere, and we were all contemplating whether to go to Great Falls or not. And we did end up going to Great Falls. Bad decision, as far as I know. Obviously, it was a long time ago. But some parts of me say it was Titan, some part of me say it was this area, and I'd love to find a location so I can recreate it with a friend or two. Just like, you know, being a sub-adult, with like two juvies trying to take care of them. Which is actually a really fun way to play the Isle. If you've never tried that, definitely do it. Pretty much how it goes is that one of you plays a little bit beforehand. Obviously, if the other two are busy, you're just able to do that. But you get a little bit of growth in about a couple hours, right? If that. That means you're going to be an even bigger what's it called? Dinosaur. You're going to be like an even bigger juvie, or you're going to be a sub-adult. And pretty much the sub-adult's role in all that is that it hunts for the little ones, and if you don't get AI, then yeah, that is actually very important. But also it defends the little ones at the same time. So it's a nice little system to have. If you're going to be playing a sub-adult anyways, as any dinosaur, you're probably going to end up dead. I'm not going to lie to you, unless you're like a T-Rex one. Trike one is just astonishingly bad, okay? It is so weak, it's incredible. Stat-wise, it looks good, but it's a worse dibble. In every single way, it's a worse dibble. And it just plods along like a potato. So probably not with that one. But most of the time you don't have anything to lose, and of course you're trying to like help people grow your dinosaur. And I suppose in turn they act as alarm systems. Keep them a good distance away from you if one of them dies or like screams out for help. Obviously, you can decide whether to go and help them, but end of the day, you've been supporting them. So like you can actually use that as a sort of signal to run away. All of this is making me sound like a very bad person in this game. And I don't know, I'm not a bad person when it comes to stuff like this. It's just the way of the Isle. Like, if there's an unwinnable fight, you tend to avoid it. I've been going too far this direction. I've been going too far east. I need to go further this way. Or have I already passed it? No, I'm fairly certain I haven't already passed it. Be right. Obviously stamina's becoming more and more of an issue. The walk for the Pachy is not the best, to say the least. Obviously, it's not the Carno walk, but it's not the Suko walk either. Like the Suchomimus walk, it's horrendous. I really hate it. It's just not good. It's not fast. Visually, it's quite appealing, right? But apart from visually, it's not a good walk to have. You're not getting anywhere. I don't know, Suchomimus is one of those dinosaurs where it's like, you would love to play them on a rule server, because on non-rules, or like where you can buy dinosaurs, you tend to get a lot more apexes, and those tend to be the things that kill you if you're a Suchomimus. So I don't know. If I die next time when I'm trying to nest as this dude, then obviously I'm going to be, you know, going into Suchomimus gameplay. But it just probably won't be on this server, because no rule servers. If you have watched my Carno gameplay, which I hope most of you have gone by, so you've gone back for, if you've not left by this point, you're not going to watch it. I got decked by like, oh my god, you can see the ravine, that is perfect. If you can drop onto that without dying for like the long pipe thing. I got ambushed by a Carno, Utah, 2 DILOs, I believe. At least one, anyways. Otherwise it's teleporting. I genuinely don't know. And I think this is the area that I wanted to go to, actually. And I got rushed by a ferry. So obviously, no rules servers. If I was a Suchomimus, I'd have been gone before I even managed to kill one of those. They would have just avoided me because I'm too strong, left me for a ferry to deal with. Yeah, this is the area. I'm just gonna do a little bit of sightseeing as well, because I don't actually know what's underneath this. Be able to crouch down. Oh my god, that's actually a really good hiding place. That is an astonishingly good hiding place. So guys, if you're a Juvie, you can actually like hide in this little outcrop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I thought I was stuck. Okay. Either way, yeah, if you hear something terrible coming your way, or something's hunting for you, and you need to hide in this area, it's genuinely not a bad shout to hide in that little crevice there. Because if you lay down and face your tail towards that wall, it's going to glitch into the wall, and you're going to be perfectly fine. It's very good, that's very useful. My voice is starting to hurt because I'm talking so much. But apart from that, that is very useful. I've got 5% to go, which I suppose could be worse. Yeah, though, this is the area that I was wanting. At least I think it is. I'm doubting that there's going to be anyone around here, right? So I'm not even going to bother hiding, right? I'm just going to go into the Volnona map right now and just have a look. PS River. Yeah, I just need to go straight south. I need to follow the river. Turn to the right, it should be. And I'll be at the exact area that I was wanting. Obviously, it's turning night, which, I don't know, quite a big negative. But, you know, I'll live. Honestly, you can see how much, like, faster I'm getting. I'm not faster than, say, an Aloe or anything like that. And I'm not faster than most things, to be honest, in full sprint. But honestly, it's looking good. You can see the area that I'm trying to get to. So ominous. You know, can I get a, what's it called? Can I get a screenshot for the thumbnail? Perfect for me. Obviously I did just call out, so like 100 different people probably heard that. But I'm hopefully going to be moving a little bit further upstream, and as soon as I turn into an adult, I'm pretty much just going to be leaving anyways. So I feel rather confident that I'm not going to get murdered for doing that one call. Obviously, thumbnail being bad means that you guys never find this video, means that you guys don't get to enjoy this guy at all. So like, it's a good trade-off. It's a good trade-off. I wish it was a little bit brighter, because like obviously bright thumbnails, they're my go-to currently. Not in the Carno one. Jesus, that just turned out badly. But, you know, in everything else, bright thumbnails seem to perform a little bit better. Obviously, they get you a bit more excited for, like, the content. Is the river continuing over here? I assume so. Yeah, it is. Just because I heard the bubble, and for some reason, I just assumed that it was a DILO chasing me. I don't know. I don't think there's actually a way to get up there, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is just an area where it's like, you know, camp around. But yeah, this is actually the area that I wanted to get to. In fact, if I can get another screenshot. I know, it's sort of getting the grass out your face as well when you're this size. Let's disable local head tracking. Fly. Ah, it's bad light in this. Much better. Yep, that is a perfect screenshot. Okay, that's definitely going to be the thumbnail for this video. Obviously, it's where I ended up. I started at Gulf. I suppose I sort of started today in general, not this video, at Twins, and sort of got murdered, like I said. Oh, because I'm going higher up, you can actually hear all the wind. That's strange. I believe the video after this isn't going to be me nesting, by the way. I reckon it's going to be me on Fenyor. I think it's Fenyor. If it's Fenyao, then you need help. It is Fenyor. I'm going to be on Fenyor, and I'm going to be, like, checking out the shacks. Because, like, I remember playing Fenyor a lot. It is my favourite map out of the two. And, yeah, I really want to adventure that area. So I'm just gonna skip forward to when I'm on 100% growth. Hey everyone. So size-wise, the dinosaur's looking very, very nice. Honestly, looking devastating with that charge though. Wow. And I'm on 99% growth. 99%. I don't really fancy this being just to expose my Steam ID there. I don't really fancy this being like an hour-long video, right? So I did wait until it got to 99%. I've been talking some right crap, but hopefully it's been entertaining. Because sometimes when I talk about like issues or just random life stuff like college work, you know, it can be a nice little conversation if anyone's like watching as we go to sleep or something like that. Obviously that's not the main point of these videos, but you know, it's one of them. You know, if people want to do that, they can. Obviously, I just keep running around in circles because I'm trying to waste my stamina at this point. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take for that to tick up to 0.7. 0.7, sorry. So what I'm going to do... It ticked. I'm able to click the grow button. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, I am going to grow. So 3, 2, 1... It turned off my night vision, but look at me. Look at me, I'm so fast. I'm fast, everybody. I don't know what I'm supposed to mean by that. How is that? Right, I'm just gonna get going. What in the hell was that? Um, guys. Seems that the area that I was in is slightly heavily compromised by a juvenile T-Rex. Obviously, I'm faster. Hopefully stronger. I've got to wait for me to tick up to like, I don't know, full adult before I'm able to fight a juvie. That's sometimes how weak Pachycephalosaurus is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like run randomly into the woods, like get a few more steps in. You know, have you seen how bulky I am? I ate way too much before growing. And then I should be safe to end the video. But I do not like how much of a like jump scare that was. And it makes it worse, but I swear I heard like a juvie or a subadult trike. Also, that juvie looked relatively big. Assuming that I am like a decent size for what's it called? A Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, that was probably close to turning into a subadult where it would have murdered me straight away. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. And first I'm going to shout out my TikTok, which is mitchazok.yt, which I'll say it again, mitchazok.yt. It's just my YouTube name, then .yt next to it. Someone had took the original Mitchazok title, which is unfortunate, but oh well, I'm making it work. Got quite a few nice, relatively successful TikToks on there. So feel free to check that out at any point. I mostly do advice videos, you know, tips and tricks. And anyways, before another one of my own footsteps scares me, I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.